Hey YouTube. So today I'm going to be doing my second MCAT strategy video. So the second in the series. Last one was the MCAT car strategy. So if you're looking for MCAT car strategy and haven't seen it, go check it out. So today I want to go over strategy for timing. And this is pretty applicable to actually any of the MCAT sections, whether it be cars, chem phys, biochem, any of them, right? So this is a timing strategy that I actually kind of developed for myself 2 to 3 days before I took the MCAT, and it really helped me go from taking about the full time, just right on the dot, 95 minutes, to having 10, 15 minutes left per section. So that was unheard of for me during all of the practice exams, especially the scored full length. The scored full length worried me a little bit because I ran out of time on Chem Phys. I literally came down to the last second. I answered all the questions, but I came down to the last second on cars. I've always been a little bit faster on biochem and psych soc, so this isn't really or wasn't as big of a deal for me for the biochem and behavioral science sections, but really, really helped me for cars and chem phys. So the timing strategy is basically forcing yourself not to look up to the right at the timer at all. Not allowing yourself to look at the timer. And I told this to someone, and they said that they thought that was an awful idea because, if you don't know how fast you're going, what if you only have 20 minutes left and 3 passages to do? You need to get yourself going. But I found that it's not necessarily as important as you may think to know where you're at in your time. And it actually, for me, made me go so much slower, I guess you could say, knowing my time, because it put me in a mentality of, oh shoot, I need to get going. I need to hurry up. I need to do these questions to catch up. Okay? So I'll call that the catch up mentality. So I really had that catch up mentality for both chem phys cars. And that mentality, I believe, really slows you down in the long run, as opposed to helping you know what you need to complete in your given time left, knowing that you have 3 passages left with only 20 minutes. Not as helpful as I think. It's more of a detriment, in my opinion. So basically, like I mentioned, you're forcing yourself not to look up at the time your entire time. Your passage is here on the left, and your questions are over here, and your timer's up, kind of in your peripheral vision. But if you force yourself not to look at it, it's easy to force yourself not to, right? It's a matter of will. You're just willing yourself not to look at it. And I really found that it severely cut down just the amount of time I was taking for the sections. Especially on the scored full length, like I said, I had a little bit of some timing issues. Not looking at the timer would have allowed me to stay in the mindset of do the questions, focus on the content, focus on finding right answers, and not worry about how much time I have left. And being in that catch-up mentality on the scored full length, I know I was, because I was worried in the back of my mind I was worried, oh shoot, I'm going too slow. I'm not going to finish all these. And the more I thought about it, the less I was focusing on the content and the more time I was wasting. So I was really hurting myself in the long run by having that catch-up mentality. So try this out. Try this out. Forcing yourself not to look at the timer. And it's easier to do on any AAMC material, such as the unscored or the scored full length, because they have the timer up in the top right, same, layout. And so maybe you could try this on if you use Next Step, but really AAMC is going to be the best to try this out on if you can. Just to tell you how much time I had left, I had, I want to say 25 minutes left on Chem Phys on the real thing, and 20 minutes at least on cars. I believe it was right around the 22-minute mark, if I remember correctly. And I was just so surprised during the actual MCAT that I had this much time left, because I wasn't used to having that much time left. It gave me so much more time to go back, look at my marked questions, think through them some more, and find the right answer. Because I always find that I can think about it better the second time through a question after I've marked it and come back. But if you don't have enough time to come back, you're not going to be able to get that second round or that second time through. So try this strategy out. Like I said, if you have any success with it, or even if you implement it, either way, if you have success or you find it doesn't really change your timing at all, just let me know. Give me a comment, like the video, anything like that. So look forward to my next video. I should have it out in the next day or two, so I'll talk to you guys later.